Well, hello, this is Sonia J. Wells, your drummer-free lifestyle coach, and I am coming to you this morning from American Canyon, California, right outside the mouth of Napa Valley. Some of you know I've been traveling and doing the Live Drummer Free seminar this weekend, and I have to tell you, ladies, it has been an amazing weekend. I can't even tell you how amazing. All I can say is, this is a God thing. This is a God thing. I flew up here with my very good friend, Pastor Claudia Humphreys, who is one of my best friends, and we are each other's support. We influence each other, and we motivate each other in so many ways. So this month, I have been talking about transforming your life. And one of the ways that I want to talk about you can transform your life on today is to check your sphere of influence. You see, birds of a feather flock together. What does that mean? That actually means people who have similar characteristics or similar interests will often choose to spend time together. In other words, those of similar tastes congregate in groups. And I thought that was really interesting as I was just considering everything that happened to me on this weekend, because it truly was a phenomenal weekend. I came up here to impart and share to other women, but there was something else that happened. There was a transformation that happened even in my own life, and I want to share some of the things that were downloaded to me to help you transform your life as well. Now, this idiom that was coined in the 1600s by a gentleman by the name of William Turner, and he stated this, that birds of a feather flock together, which is true, because you see, in nature, birds of singular species do in fact form flocks. And he explains that they did this because of safety reasons. But in addition to that, he talked about how they flock together because they have similar behavior, similar thinking, similar patterns. So it's really important, ladies, that as you begin to go into 2013, that you begin to examine your relationships. You see, transforming your life will require that you make dramatic changes in some areas of your life. And those areas could be just your relationship. It could be the sphere of influence that you're hanging out with. Oftentimes, the changes that are needed seem unnecessary. And you really would rather not even make some of the choices that you need to make in order to change your life. But you see, my sister, vision and purpose will require you to step outside of your comfort zone, your normal sphere of influence. To do this, doing things that you've never done before, hanging out with people that you've never hung out with before, going to places that you've never been, making you feel uncomfortable sometimes. You see, if you're not uncomfortable, then that's an indication that you haven't changed anything, or you're still in the same place because you're too comfortable. You know, a mother bird will ruffle the feathers in her children's nest, baby bird's nest, to push them out of the nest so that they begin to soar, that they begin to fly. And sometimes you need to get outside of your sphere of influence. You need to get outside of that comfort zone in order to see life a little bit differently. One of the things I love about traveling is whenever I travel, I always come back with fresh vision, fresh perspective on life, because I'm from under the sphere of influence. And even when you use the word sphere of influence, it's talking about a dominant belief, a dominant system that rules over a region or a territory. And sometimes you have to get outside of that sphere of influence in order to see some things differently. So when you're talking about transforming your life, we talk about going beyond your present limitations, going beyond the way you think. And sometimes just changing your relationships, changing the people who speak into your life can do that for you. You see, women who live in a constant state of drama are most likely hanging out with other women who live in a constant state of drama. Yeah, I know. Hold on, though. You may say, just because they got drama in their lives doesn't mean I have it too. Well, ladies, that may be somewhat true. But the question to ask yourself is, who is influencing who in your relationship? Is this relationship producing life or death? What do you have in common with this person that you're attracting people who have a lot of drama? Is this person pushing you into your destiny, into your purpose? Or are they dragging you away? That's a good question to ask yourself. You see, truly birds of a feather, they not only flock together, they fly in the same direction. Have you ever noticed when birds are flying, you don't see one bird flying opposite of the other birds in the flock. They're going in the same direction. So, are your women are the women in your life influencing you, or are you influencing them? The women who are you hanging out with? Because who you hang out with is an indication of where you're going. What do you talk about when you're hanging out with them? Are you talking about purpose? Or when you talk to them, are they motivating you? You know, there's a scripture that says corrupt communication can corrupt good manners, can corrupt your vision, can corrupt your direction, to really be honest. So who are the people that are influencing you? I have to tell you, I have some great friends. And I've called us the Sister Queens now. I've given us that name. And some of my friends are Tanya Blunt and Apostle Tanya Blunt out of New York, Gina Bradford in D.C., Claudia Humphrey, and all the way here in California, Cheryl Roseborough in Dallas, Texas, Leslie Denman, you know, my sister Kimberly Bell. I have some great friends, and they have such a positive vision for their lives and purpose for their lives. It's amazing. You know, so you have to pay attention to the women you're hanging out with. You know, are the people you're listening to, this is how you can tell, too. You know, are your friends, the friends that you hang out, the women that you hang out with, they always got a sad story. They tell the story over and over again. You want to talk about something positive, but they want to just talk about the story over and over again. They actually think that your life is better than theirs. And because they think that, they want you to come to their pity party every weekend. Yeah. You know, some people like that. They get upset with you when you don't join them actually at their pity party, because you're going to a networking event, or you're going to a training, or you're going to do something positive for yourself. You're going to do some type of self-development. And you decided, your mind is broadening. You want to do something greater. But they're still wanting to have the same old pity party every weekend. Pay attention to that. So this week, I want you to examine your sphere of influence. The women or men even who are pouring into your life. The women or men who are influencing you. And most of the time for women, it will be other women. Who are they? Are they speaking life to you? Or are they creating death in your life? What kind of birds are you hanging out with? Okay? Remember, they are either adding life or they're creating drama for you. That's a key component in transforming your life. Because sometimes the people that you hang out with, they just may be limiting you. Okay? All right. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be an awesome week. I want you to go onto my new website, www.soniajwells.com. Sign up for my new Flip the Script call for February, which is going to be February, the first Monday in February, which is February the 4th. I'm going to be talking about the greatest love of all, song coined by one of my favorite singers, Whitney Houston. But it's the greatest love of all is to love yourself. I remember this song when I was just a teenager. So I'm going to be talking about that song and just about loving yourself. We're in the month of Black History Month. We're also in the month where everybody talks about love. So I want you to go ahead and sign up for that call so that you will be a part of what I'm going to be sharing. It's a telecoaching call. And I'm just going to be sharing a little bit about how to love yourself in the month of February. All right, ladies. Don't forget to do this for me. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com, Drama-Free Living. Share. Go on your page and share. Because other women have drama. And I'm not saying you do, but there are some women out there that definitely have some drama. And they need to change their sphere of influence. All right? This is Sonia J. Wells, your drama-free lifestyle coach, coming to you today on EmpowerMe Monday. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.